Hi there, my name is Paul, and today I am going to introduce you to some basic hand sack tricks using a flop ball. Today we're going to be looking at the flat, the back flip, the front flip, the out flip, and the in flip, as well as swaps. Now a hand sack is a flat, sand-filled sack. It's a shape that we throw and catch on the back of our hand, or wherever. Really, there's no right or wrong way. If you're doing it right. However, generally speaking, we don't hold it or grip it. We might trap it, we might balance it or slide it. We'll throw and catch, but we just don't hold on to it. So in this video and the subsequent videos to follow, as subsequent videos do, I will share with you some basic manipulations, some basic tricks, ways to get started playing with it. And by no means is this the right way to do it. So follow your fancy. If you're drawn to one style of play, that is the way you should play. But we'll begin with the hand sack on the back of the hand. Now we can put it on our fingertips. We can have it opposite our palm or even higher up on our arm. Doesn't really matter, although I do find it's a little bit easier on my fingertips. Now some people might think, hey, I can't do this. I have small hands. My fingers are small. Not a problem. Just spread your fingers out nice and wide and your hand is twice as big. If it still doesn't work for you, try putting your two hands together because there is no right or wrong way. There's no I can't. There's only I can from where I am. And as you see, I drop the flop ball all the time. And that's okay. If you drop, that means you won. Pick it up and play again. So, the hand sack. We have it on the back of the hand, balanced there. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a flat throw. Now, a flat throw is very simple. We just throw it up and catch it on the back of our hand. Now, notice when I do this, I'm not throwing it way high into the air. It's just a little pop. Just pop, just like that. See it again? Pop, just like that. Now I can challenge myself to throw it higher and higher, and what you'll find if you do this is that the higher you go, the harder it will be to keep it from flipping. That's because the margin of error, any unevenness in your push up in the air will start to impart some rotation, and that rotation will be amplified because it travels a further, longer distance, and that flat will slowly start to flip. So if you want to challenge yourself to throw a nice high flat, go for it. But let me introduce you to the 4 basic flips. We've got a back flip, a front flip, an out flip, and an in flip. So how does this work? Well, the back flip is quite simple. I'm going to lift my fingertips up as I throw the flop ball into the air. Just like that. Beautiful. Now notice when I do this, I follow through on the throw, and I absorb the energy on the catch. With practice, you won't even hear it hit your hand, if you choose to be that soft with it. Now the front flip is a little more challenging, because what we do is as we throw the flop ball up, we bend our fingers down. We have 2 opposing motions, an upward motion with our hand and a downward motion with our fingers. Bah, looks like that. Now, if you want to practice this, you can just hold your 2 hands one over the other and just drop it by bending your fingers down. And slowly you can start to create a little bit of distance or height with your dropping hand by throwing it up a little bit as you bend your fingers down. And then with practice, you can just throw and catch on one hand. All right, it's pretty good. So the in flip and the out flip. Well, as you can imagine, it's probably to the sides, right? Because we've already explored the front and the back. So the out flip, you lift your thumb up, and it flips out to the outside. In the in flip, you turn your thumb down, flips into the inside. Now, you're going to find that it's going to feel easier to do it in one direction than the other. That's because of the way our bones cross in our forearms. So with some experiment, you might start to find that one type of throw works a little bit better for a swap. That's where you swap which hand is using the flop ball. So let's take a look at this from another perspective and maybe even some slow motion so you can really get a sense of what's going on here. So I challenge you to play around with heights and rotations, orientations to the hand sack, and see how high you can throw a flat. I'm Paul with flopball.com. Flop on. To get your own flop balls, visit flopball.com. And to bring flop balls as a mindfulness tool to your group or organization, check out flowcircus.com.